everybody, I'm going to do a kind of, I guess, reverse mallet smash. Lately when I've done one and then I kind of dip the mallet back into some paint that's on the tray, it looks so cool and I'm like, gosh, I should do this. So I'm going to actually try that on a painting instead of just dipping in my tray. So let's get ya, there we go, tiny bit closer. And I'm going to use a 11 by 14 canvas. I'm going to use Prussian blue, Liquitex Basic Magenta, Artist Loft Green Yellow, and Grumbacher Process Yellow. And so I'm going to, this is what was on from the canvas. So I'm just going to use this tray as kind of my dip tray, I suppose. So I will set that there. Let me put gloves on. All those paints are mixed with Floetrol and water, and I have videos on that. I do not have silicone in this pour at all. So first, I'll pour this with white. This is a mix of this Dutch Boy paint, Floetrol, and water. Tilt it all over. I'm going to tilt a little bit onto here. Just because when I use the mallet on the you know, this really isn't a revert. Well, it's not really going to be the same thing because I'm trying to figure out in my head how to explain, and some of you probably already know what I'm talking about because you've seen those videos. If a mallet smash is too heavy in color, I will dip the mallet in white, and the mallet already has the colored paint on it, and when I dip it into the white, it looks really cool. So, okay, so maybe I don't need this white in here. So I'm going to try and I'll put the color on here and then dip on, or I don't know. You'll see. Who knows if it'll work. The only thing that may not work, or the reason why it won't work, is if I might not get enough color saturation. So that might be the only thing, but that is super easy to fix because I will just add color directly onto the canvas then. So I really can't lose on this one. Well, I shouldn't say I can't lose. I can't mess up that bad. Alright, so some blue. You know, it pours out fast in that one. Oh, you know what? I could even make, well, I don't have a big enough thing, but I was going to say I could have different colored puddles too. Which I'm kind of doing, and realizing that this is not a very stable surface. Let's see how this yellow squeezes out with my new container. Ah, good. going to have to put this on here. Alright, let's see. I might want to tilt a little bit more off of this. So, ooh, look how, can you see in here? That's pretty. Not so exciting. Colors are nice. To add more. Ah, you know what? I can add in more colors this way. I'm just going to stick with the magenta. I'm just going to add it to that. Some more of that yellow. All right, wipe the mallet off. So far this is pretty cool. Let's get all the bubbles out of it. Okay, now let it sit a minute. Kind of fill in the divots. Look at all those cells. No need for silicone. So far, I am liking this. There's a butterfly look. It's catching right here. It's just not wanting to move. Trying to go real slow so as not to get it all bunchied up. Like what's happening with this one. But I'm thinking that one was not wanting to move, so maybe that one's just meant to be bunchied. That one's probably going to be the first to reach the other side, and then I can tilt it back my way and elongate it again. Next time I do this, I am going to have my drip pan actually be another canvas, because look at that. I think it's pretty cool. And I'll show you because somebody wanted to know about how I dip my greeting cards. So I'll dip them in there and I'll show you. I just love this so much. So delicate. This might be, I'm gonna have to do this more often. It is super cool. Just waiting for it to move closer to you. It's getting there. Don't want to rush it. That's pretty awesome. I'd like it to go off another side though, but I don't want to tilt it so that it's not recognizable to what it is now. So I'm just gonna tilt it a little bit more, see if I can get this pink area to tilt off. But I'm so excited that this worked. If I tilt it down a little. No, it's just not gonna. So I'm gonna leave it as it is. Kind of reminds me of a heart, like a physical heart, not like your internal heart, not like a Valentine heart. Look at that. So cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. I love it. I gotta take my gloves off. I am going to zoom in on it, then I'm gonna move it and I'll get some of my blank cards and just briefly show you what I do. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I will show you anyways. Oh my God. This is just way cool. Super excited about this. I almost just turned you off because that's what I do when I get up here. So let me move this. Wow, love it. Okay, so I don't need these. Here's my cards. And this is so not perfect. They do not look like, you can get them photographed, your work photographed and then made into cards, which I have done. This is not that at all. But I love it. Sometimes paint goes on the inside and I don't care. I love the homemade, I don't know, but you guys know I'm like that. You know what? This tape I ran out of my painter's tape, so I'm using this cheap crap, and it's literally cheap crap. It doesn't even have a name on the inside. It's totally worthless, but it might be good for this because it is so worthless that it might be just light enough, because there. just tape this part. Because even painter's tape will sometimes rip a layer of the paper off. So I'm just going to press, 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 press. And you'll see I missed a bunch of spots. So then I just turn it around and I press, 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 press. And I see I still miss spots. So then I'm gonna do it in a different direction now. I want some more white on it, so I'm going to, oops, not that. And I mean, that's literally all I do. So super easy. They dry nice. They're just fun to have. They even got cells in them. And you can, I mean, you don't want to set fire to your paper, but you can torch it a bit. But there's no silicone in this, so it's not really going to do anything. And then I just lay it on my floor because I have concrete floor, so it doesn't matter. And that's it. So pretty easy. And with that, I bid you adieu.